After CC Sabathia started on Tuesday, the 33-year-old said that he was light years ahead of where he was last spring training, which is good because last year he stunk up the joint. And then after saying that, he went out and gave up 3 runs in 3 innings to the Washington Nationals. Now, Sabathia threw 62 pitches, throwing less than 60% of them for strikes, and his velocity topped out at 88 miles an hour. CC is currently a top 50 starting pitcher according to the current NFBC rankings, which is unbelievable to me. He's at number 47. I think I'm going to call Greg Ambrosius here because there has to be some mistake. I know pot's been legalized in a few states, but it's as if the entire fantasy baseball community is toking en masse while drafting. How is this possible? Now, there's a lot of talk about the fact that Sabathia has come into camp 40 pounds lighter this season at 275 pounds. Forget all that. He's 6'7". He should weigh a lot. I'm worried about his arm. 2 years ago, his average fastball was coming in at 94.7. He's now topping out at 88. Now, I know he's only 33, but I think people forget that he's been a major league starting pitcher since he was 20 years old. Here's a guy who has already played 13 full major league seasons, logging more than 2,775 innings. Unless you're a freak like Nolan Ryan or a steroid user like Roger Clemens, the body can only take so much. Last year, Sabathia had bone chips removed from his elbow before the season, and he was put on the DL at least twice that I can recall, having problems with elbow inflammation, and he had the worst year of his career by far, pitching to a 4.7 ERA and a whip of 1.37. But there's more. As if that wasn't bad enough, CC led the major leagues in giving up runs. That is the worst possible thing you can do as a pitcher. Now check out this comparison. CC gave up 112 runs in 211 innings pitched. Clayton Kershaw, who has set the standard for excellence, threw 25 more innings and gave up 64 less runs. In fact, Sabathia gave up as many runs last season as Kershaw has given up in the last 2. If that isn't absurd enough, the guy who gave up the most runs in all of baseball is being drafted as the 47th starting pitcher, and Hiroki Kuroda, who pitches on the same Yankee staff, who threw just 10 innings less, gave up 38 less runs and has an ADP of 60, being taken 13 positions behind him. It's crazy. There are so many names on this list that are behind Sabathia that should be in front of him. It's like a bad joke. I can pick almost anyone at random, and I'd rather have them. Let's pick one. It's Tyson Ross, number 63. He pitched great down the stretch. He had a 2.93 ERA. He struck out 85 batters in his last 80 innings. I pick him at 47 before Sabathia. I don't get it. I just don't get it.